So really what you're saying is, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into a supernova.
Well, at least we have each other.
Indeed. We all know what needs to be done. The Traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the three of us and a big fat pile of explosives can get the job done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we get inside the city walls for it to be effective.
But without the light, an outright assault on the wall is doomed to fail. We could... There will be no coming back.
It's worth it.
How do we get in?
You know, the city wall is kind of like this barn. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You sure you're not one of my hunters?
Not really into capes.
Clearly. Nice poncho.
You need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that. We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne, it's one thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be your fight. You're not a
guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor, guardians or not.
That's great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation thingy.
If we can't destroy the Almighty, we'll have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a certain Guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
Oh, we're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cade, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
Remember that Cabal base round the way? One of Ghaul's buddies runs it. Bloodguard by the name of Thumos. We know he's got access to the Almighty. So you crash the base, steal Thumos' ship, use it to sneak aboard the Almighty, and shut it down before it can blow up our sun. Do me a favor. Put Thumos down while you're at it. When you give the signal, we move on the city. Take it back. Gotta say, I really didn't think you'd come back from your interplanetary jaunt. Much less with the Vanguard by your side. Look at us. Red Legion doesn't stand a chance. Careful out there.
You still with me? Go on. You ever figure procrastination is your brain's way of stopping you from making a terrible mistake? Yeah, me too. See, I volunteered to set up our patrol network, And I haven't done it yet. Because what if I screw it up, you know? It's so important. We use that network to run ops all over the system. Supply runs, recon, you name it. So I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? But here you are. So competent, so diligent, so ready to do things the right way. Guess what I'm trying to say is, save me from myself. I'll make it worth your while.
My mind is I can speak to you as well. Losing the light was devastating. We were careless. I was careless. I took my power for granted. Never again. Wherever you go, seek out experiences that truly challenge you. Force yourself to grow. Never be satisfied. If anything dares to come between you and the light, destroy it. Let every victory sharpen your mind and body, and show our enemies a guardian's wrath. I can speak to you.
Let's get to work. As of today, I'm reauthorizing strike operations. Strikes will serve as the backbone of our defense against our enemies, present and future. We'll hunt down priority targets, gather intelligence on our enemies, and undermine plots against humanity. I'm counting on you to show everyone, Guardian and civilian alike, what courage really looks like. But this isn't a solo detail. You'll need a dependable fire team to back you up. What is it that Cage says? Teamwork makes the dream work. Get out there and make us proud. Farewell.
Take time to understand the world around you.
The world is burning. Need you out there.
Titan beyond the walls. Who would have thought?
Talk to me, Guardian. Rumor has it all hell has broken loose.
Do you have knowledge to share?
Something on your mind?
Take time to understand the world around you.
Sloan was the right choice.
Take time to understand the world around you.
My best ideas in years, and the tech screw it up. Figures.
This forest is like a black hole. just keeps pulling us back in. But I suppose good things keep happening here. Somehow. I see you haven't changed much, Portal. Still huge and scary. You ready for weird story time? I'm ready for weird story time.
As a warlock, you are the unleashed storm. You are power unleashed. Focus. The arc is inside all life. Feel it take hold. Let it flow through, but not consume you. You are a conduit between sky and earth, electricity and matter, life and death. You are a weapon. You must have harmony within to be a hurricane without. Yours will be a difficult path. Jagged, like lightning itself. It is only the few who have the power to call down the storm. I've not often seen this talent from one so young. I always knew that you were different from the others, but I never understood my unease. I'm afraid there is little left I can teach you.
Hey, we've got company. Over there, another projection.
Quiet, said the Void Walkers. Louder, said the Sun Singers. I tried to heed them both. When I felt anger, I smothered it with shame. When I felt peaceful, I drowned it in guilt. And in so doing, disappointed everyone. Then came the hurricane. First the rage, and then the eye. And I realized I need not choose between the calm and the storm. Indeed, to have either, I must be both. Deep breath. Exhale. Faintest breeze. In. Out. A spark on the wind. Inhale. Hold it. The air inside you is still. Quiet. A positive charge. A cloudless sky. Now, exhale all at once. A peal of thunder. Electric potential. A charge in the air. Breathe in deep. Ozone burns your lungs. Hold it. With your next exhale comes the lightning. Hold it. Hold it. Now.
I close my eyes and open my mouth. A breath, a storm, a song. I blow a kiss for good luck on my arcboat grenade and launch it at my foes. I launch a thunderstrike and rain destruction from a distance. I call down a storm trance and sing my body electric. Second verse. Peril in shadow clad, behind the shield, through cleansing fire our hiding foes revealed.
There's the shard. Wait, did you hear that? Taken, inbound. That shard must have a little light left to give. Let's show the Taken what you've learned. take it will do anything to stop us from leaving. Nicely done. Let's get out of here. I'm ready for a change of scenery. I don't know why the Traveler keeps choosing to grant us its powers. There must be others like us out there, fighting for what's right.
Hey Zavala, guess who pinged our beacon near that fallen pike gang?
Fallen? All we see around here are Cabal.
The Red Legion must have strengthened their defenses against mobile assault.
Tell you what, those pikers can wait. Take out the Legion first. I bet they won't expect you to do it with their vehicles.
These vehicles aren't as maneuverable as a Sparrow, but they pack a punch.
Keep punching. You have a golden opportunity to put the Red Legion down for the count.
Remind me never to get into a boxing match with a Titan. You all are scary. But as much as I hate to agree with him, Vala's right. Vehicular mayhem now. Pike gang, later.
That fallen pike gang is still a threat.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Let's not make this a habit, huh?
We'll see. Be careful up there. Those pikes were rebuilt with scavenged technology. They may be unpredictable opponents.
That'll teach the Fallen to not mess with us.
Don't let your guard down. The gang's leader will be close.
Not for long.
Up a big spike in fallen chatter. They sound pretty pissed.
I think we can handle whatever they throw at us.
They've deployed a walker to your position.
Huh. sent back to the scrap heap.
You've earned a break.
And a victory like this will ensure a respite for us as well. Excellent work.
Injection rig approaching, Guardian. You know what to do. Ah, it's you. Ikora will be pleased.
Guardian, I need you to test a theory. Find a power core in a disabled Red Legion tank. Install it in a supply console, and stand back.
Let's do this.
Hit them where it hurts.
Well, that was as good as advertised.
The Red Legion has brought a new weapon online. One powerful enough to threaten the farm and everything around it.
While you're in transit, I'll try and fill in the gaps. Back in the city militia, we used to see the Fallen try to repurpose technology from other races. And fail rather explosively.
Conversations with Devrim surfaced a memory from my studies. The Cabal are made up of many different races. They have always struggled to adapt to a single technology.
We never seem to be finished with this base. Where do we start? I'm not sure I understand.
That new weapon is an artillery cannon, too big for you to blow up. but you could exploit that weakness.
Then I suggest you force a maintenance window.
The thing with the power cores. Sold. Okay, munition systems unlocked. Now to expose the power cores, I need to override the maintenance schedule. That artillery cannon will be offline for minutes. I mean weeks, I think.
The Cabal never were very good at details. Good thing for us.
This is another step to ending them for good. Well done, Guardian.
Assistant. You are just in time to join my Dimensional Anomaly Research Group.
Captain, hello. Asher Mir says that I will provide the computational support, and you will provide the brute force. He is very rude.
Let us begin with barbaric close combat against the Taken. It is a scientifically sound proposition and is in no way suspicious.
much taken radiation can't be healthy.
Nonsense. There is no continuing danger from exposure to taken radiation.
Incorrect, Ashurmir. I will now list all 14 permanent debilitating effects from long-term contact with extra-dimensional matter.
No need for that. Assistant, continue the experiment. Make your way to the Red Legion's research facility.
Looks like someone else made the same calculations as Asher. Let's go help them out. Something feels different. I think it's working.
They're gonna get taken.
What? Impossible. You must go prove that mine was superior. Excellent!
He means that you have performed the correct actions. The Taken will now flood into the surrounding area like a scourge.
And therefore, the experiment has progressed. Destroy the blights immediately.
Now the Taken and Cabal fight until everyone's dead. Cool.
Did it. All the blights are gone.
Except for the ones all across the solar system. That will continue to happen for eternity. Or at least until the sun burns out.
That has not been scientifically proven. But otherwise, well done, research group. The Red Legion has shown a measurable vulnerability to concentrated entropy. Definitely worthy of further study.
Yellow. Case speaking. Oh, hang on. Someone left a note EDZ Forest taken energy, question mark. Red Legion, Brian. Who's Brian?
Red Legion Scions. Guardian, we've heard disturbing reports from your area. They tell of Cabal with new powers.
That sounds ominous. We'll keep an eye out for any unusual psionic energy nearby. Red Legion Scions are bad enough, but if they really have Taken powers...
Since when did Cabal and Taken start sharing toys anyway?
We can figure out the connection later. For now, we must uncover the source of this energy.
Scion. Is it shielding that Centurion?
Shield? Then they are harnessing the energy of the Taken. But how?
No good. Taken energy readings are increasing. That it's spreading to Scions all over the area.
If that's true, it could bring a plague of shadow beyond our imagining.
Ikora, you're freaking them out.
Got it. I pulled location data from that Centurion. But we have to go into the forest.
You sure about that, buddy? Don't want to get, eaten by a creepy Taken shadow tree.
Cade, what exactly happened to you on Nessus?
They get eaten yet?
No, they did not get eaten yet. But use caution. We don't know what's waiting in that forest.
My glimmers on something big and Taken.
That may be the safest bet you've made in years.
That portal connects to the forest. The Scions found a way to force it open.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Cade.
see that? He got stunned when we took out his scion.
Severing their bond must cause a backlash to the host. Interesting.
Am I the only one who has no idea what any of you are talking about?
Yes?
Okay, there are a lot more Cabal than I was expecting.
Well, they may not like you trespassing in their secret magic fort.
Big taken. Taken Cabal. Big taken Cabal.
A Colossus. Of course. You must destroy it.
Working on it. They're all gone.
Well, that'll set the Legion back a ways. Serves them right for messing with things they don't understand.
Which is your area of expertise, after all. As for you, Guardian, well done. If that brute had gotten loose with the Scions, there may have been no stopping it.
And then I couldn't have collected on that bet. Big and taken. Told you.
Guardian, you've got a tough road ahead, so I'm sending in Holiday with something special.
Are we talking Galahorn special or an Akora philosophy lesson special?
Just keep moving. Storm the facility and board that Cabal carrier. No matter the cost, we must get to the Almighty.
So, Zavala, I gotta ask you something. When you told our Guardian friend here, and I quote, "I need Cade," did you, by any chance, happen to maybe cry?
Holiday, what's your status?
Let the record show. No denial.
Still a couple clicks out, Commander. This girl's heavy. Heads up.
You got us a tank?
You got them a tank? How come I never got a tank?
You know you just break it. Holler my way if you need another one of these armored beauties. Plenty more where that came from.
Oh, so I get nothing, and they get as many as they want. I see how it is.
be able to shoot our way through that door. The override should be nearby.
Heads up! That carrier's spinning up its engines. You might want to pick up the pace.
Thumos is on that carrier. He has what you need to infiltrate the Almighty. Move!
Of course the Red Legion have tanks too. Well, they've retracted the bridge. We're not going to be able to cross that gap.
Oh, your super tank can't fly? Oh.
That should give us a way across.
So, if it wasn't to give me a tank, why did you send our favorite Guardian to find me?
The high-risk, high-reward combat maneuvers can be effective and inspirational.
Well, yeah, but with a tank, they could be like a million times more inspirational.
almost out of the tunnels and coming up on the carrier.
Good. The only thing standing between you and the Almighty is Thumos the Unbroken. He's a blood god, one of Ghaul's chosen. The Red Legion will die for him. Why don't you help them with that?
They're shielding the carrier. Wait, see those generators? We need to take them out if we're going to board that carrier. One generator down. Down, but the ship's about to launch without us.
Keep that carrier on the ground. Couple missiles up its tailpipe ought to do the job.
Grounded. Now let's find Thumos.
Good work, Guardian. And Cade, after this is over, I'll talk to Holiday about your tech. Oh, I missed you too, buddy.
Here we go. We're in the carrier.
Good. Your target is Thumos the Unbroken, one of Ghaul's chosen. The key codes to his ship are your ticket to the Almighty. Hawthorne had a run-in with him while you were off-planet.
They're known as the Blood Guard for a reason. I tell you to be careful, but that didn't help the last team I sent out.
Find the command deck, and you'll find Thumos the Unbroken.
And you'll break him.
The bridge should be above us. Let's find a console and dig up the schematics. Okay, I've got the map. Let's find Thumos.
Careful out there. The team I lost to Thumos, they were good people. Some of my best.
Our Guardian can handle it, Hawthorne. It's what we do.
It's what you did. Last I checked, without the light, you and me, not so different.
Ah, the door's sealed.
Look around. There's always another way in. Wish I could be out there with you. Pull the trigger myself. For my team.
Your time will come, Hawthorne.
I'm counting on it.
Almost to the hangar.
By now, Thumos will know you're coming for him. Expect a welcoming party in there.
Holiday, are you in range for an assist?
Swinging back around. Gotta shake a couple of these red uglies off my tail first. Someone order backup? Haha, you better run! Don't leave the door open if you don't want me coming in! Guardian. I've done my part. Now go take care of Thumos for us.
key codes, and Thumos is dead. Check and check.
Excellent work. Now get to the base, find his ship, and get to the Almighty. We're counting on you.
You did a hell of a job, Guardian. I'm gonna spread the word. Thumos is gone for good.
Hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
Do as you see fit. I trust your methods.
Hey, Devrim, guess what? The Cabal lost everything. And I mean everything.
Yet another devastating blow to their morale. Brilliant.
Welcome back to Firebase Hades. Fun never stops, does it? Luckily, they're off their game. Red Legion's still reeling after you took down Ghaul, so we've stepped up our airstrikes.
And in turn, they've stepped up their defenses at the base. Some kind of anti-aircraft fire. Think you could find out more?
Absolutely. You're right, Devrim. They've installed anti-aircraft turrets all over the base.
And with how paranoid you've made the Legion, I'm betting they're pretty well guarded.
This seems familiar. But look out the window.
Does that mean you can see the turrets?
Barely. We need to find a way out there. We're almost there, but everything's locked down. We really did make them paranoid.
Pretty great, huh?
It will.
The power sources for those turrets are shielded too. That's just excessive. Get me to a console. I'll take care of them.
Red Legion dropships flying low over the church. Heads up.
That's all of them. But as much as I want us to get out of here, there are 2 generators recharging their heavy tanks. And you know how we feel about tanks.
In fact, I do.
That's our ticket out of here. But there's one more thing we can do while we're here. Remember that big weapon we disabled? With all the clock winding? It's almost back to fully functional.
You two are pushing your luck out there.
Sometimes that's the only way to win, Dev.
Perfect. The next time that big cannon tries to fire, it's not going to go well for the Red Legion.
Why wait?
That's a good point. Let's get to a maintenance console and we'll start a firing sequence.
You two have definitely earned your keep today. Red Legion's gonna be furious.
May I suggest calling it a day, before the entire base comes down on your heads?
Oh, you worry too much, Devrim.
I don't know what's gotten into him, but I like it.
Ah, it's you again. Excellent. We have a unique opportunity.
My dear Devrim, you just said the magic words.
Cade 6, so glad you could join us.
Of course you are. Listen, Guardian, we've got a unique opportunity. Tell him, Dev.
The Red Legion's looking to upgrade the power systems in their base. For a limited time, they've switched to backup generators.
Which means they'll have beefed up the security.
I can handle that part. Red Legion troops in the area will have security keys. Get me enough of those and we're in. Got it. That's enough to synthesize a new access code and get us inside.
You can make a key by shooting bad guys? I gotta talk to my ghost.
The Legion's a bit paranoid about security. That code won't last long.
The best things never do. Get a move on, you two.
Force field down. But there are more. A lot more.
This is getting too complicated. Isn't there anything you can, you know, blow up?
We're in trouble. Their defenses are linked to the alarm system. Actually...
Guardians.
Oh, smart. I mean, oh no.
If they are connected, deactivating the barriers should buy you time before the alarm sounds.
That's the last one. And I've got a read on those backup generators ahead.
Finally, our real target. Take them out, or the sudden power loss should overload all the connected systems.
Wish I could be there for the explosions. Never get to see the good stuff.
Wow. Cabal technology does not handle power fluctuations well.
Did something explode? Was it an explosion? How was it?
Oh, it was fine. Nothing special. Take that, Red Legion. Now we have the power.
Not wild about that one. What do you think, Deb?
I think you should stick to the clever turns of phrase. Their actions speak louder than words. Especially yours.
Come on, how did I end up the jerk here?
One of life's great mysteries, I suppose.
Good, someone I can count on. The Cabal are moving high-yield explosives through that base. You need to neutralize them before they're used against us.
I still think we can put them to use somehow, but I'm letting Sloan have this one. Either way, we need their location.
Whoever this was had a delivery manifest. It says most of the explosives are already gone, but there are still some left in the base.
No problem. Sloan says you can use your transmat juice to blow them up in a safe location.
Transmat juice?
Oh, like you know how it works?
That's not relevant. Get into that base and find those explosives. There are heavy tanks near your position. Get out of there before they come online.
Wait. Head outside, you two.
The tanks are outside.
Trust me.
They're offline, like she said.
Perfect. Now you can retransmat those explosives. Hawthorne, that is some good improvisation.
Okay, I'm going to arm all the explosives at once. Keep me close so there's no signal interference.
You're gonna get plenty of other interference from the Legion. Hold that position. Those tanks are too important to target to leave standing.
We can use the login from that quartermaster for a remote detonation.
Using their explosives to blow up their tanks. I have pretty good ideas. No argument here. I bet that was quite a show. A well-timed tactical withdrawal is probably wise. Much as I hate running, Sloane's right. Get out of there, you two.
We're clear.
We'll try to track down the explosives that got away. In the meantime, great work. Those tanks would have been a lot to handle.
We make a great team, everyone. Let's do this again sometime.
Let's do this.
Hit them where it hurts.
Cabal.
Excellent work, as always. You remind me of myself when I was... I've gone soft. Never mind.
Guardian, listen to this. That black oily stuff that runs through Cabal armor, apparently it's got multiple functions. Assuming we can trust this intel.
Do you not trust facts? Hydrostatic organogel affects gravitational throughput for bipeds and vehicles. This is objectively true.
Wait, that liquid inside Cabal armor is also ship-fueled?
More skepticism. Shoot them in their ridiculous helmets, analyze the results, and see for yourself.
Sounded like some solid precision kills from here. But what was that echo we heard on the last two?
Local interference. I'm reading a huge cache of that oil stuff inside the Ouroboros Vectura.
If there is a stockpile inside the ship, then the Cabal are planning something big. You have enough firepower to destroy it all?
Destroying it is a wasted opportunity. The chemical makeup of the organogel contains pathways for data transmission.
Don't listen to Asher. Destroy that stuff, Guardian.
So you're saying I can hack their body fuel?
Don't listen to whatever her name is. The answer is sabotage. No. Well, yes.
Asher was right. I've integrated a simple, endless loop into the fuel supply. When any device... You stopped listening, didn't you?
But I am listening. I knew a fellow Warlock would choose correctly.
I've sabotaged their entire supply.
Left things remarkably undestroyed. How novel. Those Cabal simpletons will display their ignorance on a grand scale. I cannot wait.
If I know the Legion, they'll be bringing out the big guns once they realize what you all did.
This is a perfect spot. And here they come, just like Sloane said.
Then put away your weapons and revel in your handiwork.
Asher, you are a genius.
Do not waste my time with redundant flatteries. Instead, ruminate on the result of this experiment. Wanton destruction does not equate to victory.
But it sure does feel good. Great work all around. You too, Asher.